What is up, guys? Sarcasm here, and today I have a hardcore domination MOAB using the MP9 along with the model 1887 secondary. Now I say that the 1887 is my secondary because in this game in particular I did get the majority of my kills with the MP9, and in this case the 1887 was used as my secondary. So this is actually one of my first few games playing hardcore, and it definitely requires a completely different mindset, but the strategy that I was using in this game is really good, and I was able to get the Moab within like 2 games of playing hardcore. So basically I'm going to give you a rundown of this strategy. But if you are using a shotgun in hardcore, you definitely want to run range. Just keep that in mind, mainly because you're going to get one-shot kills almost 100% of the time, no matter what. So damage isn't really a necessity, but the range just gives you that little extra range. And here I get into a little duel with this Riot Shielder. Oh my god, Riot Shielders are so annoying. But the kill streak setup that I'm using in this game is really, really important, and that is support with the UAV as well as the ballistic vest. Now the UAV is, it's pretty good. It's not the most important thing we have here, but it does give you a radar, and you don't start off with a radar, the mini map in hardcore. So when you call in UAV, you also get the UAV as well as the radar. The mini-map shows up. So, even people who shoot without a silencer, normally you wouldn't be able to see them unless you press start and you look at the full map view. But if you have a UAV, you could just have it in the corner, the top left, and you'll be able to see anyway if they don't have a silencer. So that's a really big plus, and obviously knowing where the enemy is, that gives you the extra map awareness. Now the ballistic vest, this is definitely the most important thing I would say to have. I got really lucky there. I basically juked that guy out and sent my teammate to attack him instead, and he thought that he got me. Meanwhile, he just got my teammate, and I was able to take him out. So always use his teammates as bait, because that's all they're good for, right? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, use your teammates as bait when you can. It definitely, most of the time, if you're a decent player, your life is more valuable than theirs in the game. Of course. I'm not saying because you're better at Call of Duty, you're a better person than them or anything. No, but ballistic vest. Now, in hardcore, of course, you do get a lot less health. I think in normal game modes you start out with 100 points of health, I believe, and in hardcore I'm pretty sure it's reduced to 30 or somewhere around there. So now with ballistic vest, it almost doubles your health, so that gives you a big advantage over anybody you see. It's going to let you win a lot of gunfights that normally you wouldn't win, and probably would let you take out multiple enemies at once. But yeah, you see even here, I'm really slowing down my playstyle compared to regular gameplay, core gameplay. I'm really taking everything slow, kind of pacing out the game, letting people come to me, because you definitely can't be aggressive in hardcore just because you die so fast. Even with ballistic vest, I mean, you don't have the 100 points of health that you would in core, so you can't just run out there all the time and go rushing all the way around the map, etc., etc. You really have to, think before you make a decision. Before each of your moves, you really have to think it through. And that's pretty much what I was doing in this game. And the MP9 secondary, well, in this case it was a primary, like I said, but the MP9 is really good for hardcore. Pretty much most of the guns are one-shot kills, some of them are 2, but the MP9, if you don't have a silencer, it kills in one shot, the majority of the time. But I'll just fast forward a little bit there because I was pretty much taking my time. I think in total it's like a 5-minute Moab, so it was pretty slow. One of my slowest recently, for that matter, but like I said, this was one of my first few hardcore domination games. But there is my MOAB. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you hated it, make sure to dislike the video, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Bow!
Bravo. UAV recon ready for deployment. UAV online.